You need to know who poisoned you? Is that what you need from me? You want me to tell you that Lindsay did this, don't you?
Sorry, I didn't catch your name. I didn't throw it.
If it wasn't for Ray, you'd still be locked up.
What? Sky Chandler is really Ray Cummings' daughter, and she has no idea.
I don't like the plan.
You were the one that helped me come up with it.
That was before Colin started drooling all over you.
Oh, he has a crush. We're using that to our advantage.
Nora, it's more than a crush.
I can handle him, Max.
He is dangerous, Nora.
Well, you know what? It's a little late now, because I already called and left him a message.
What? And what did you say?
I told him that we should pick up where we left off before we were so rudely interrupted.
Just exactly how far are you willing to go to get the information you want?
Lindsay Rappaport kept me away from my child for months. She took away my memories. I will do everything that I have to do to make sure that she pays without losing my soul in the process.
You too? Speechless? I think I like it.
Oh, my God, I don't believe it. Come here, I missed you so.
Hi, sweetie. How are you? Oh, I'm so surprised. It's great to see you. Let me look. No, there's no tattoos, no piercings.
Nothing you want to know about.
Sure. Look, it's been so long. You grew. You just look beautiful. Did you know she was coming in?
No, this is quite a surprise.
Why didn't you say anything? You should have told me. I would have come to the airport to pick you up.
Oh, Sam, what difference does it make? She's home.
Home? This burg's no Chicago. What's the deal?
Oh, well, it's Lambview. It has a lot of charm all its own.
The famous Nora.
That's not what I meant, young lady.
Hey, Mom.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
So what was this fight about? What were you lying about this time?
You hate me. Why do you want to help me? Why do you want John to help me? I feel I misjudged you, Sky. I don't want you punished for something you didn't do. Oh, you're getting really good at this. You actually sound like you almost mean that. I do mean it. Yeah, and the check's in the mail.
All right, that's it. Listen to me. This is a deal. You either drop this now or I drop you.
Meaning what?
Meaning I end my investigation and you can face that jury all alone. And believe me, I've seen them convict a lot of people with much less evidence than the DA's got against you.
No, John, you can't do that. I can't go to prison. You gotta help me. No one else in this whole town cares about me. No one else cares about me, period. You're all I've got.
All right, if you believe that, then you have to do exactly what I say.
I will. I swear, whatever it takes to help clear my name.
All right. The first thing I want you to do is apologize to Ray for everything you've done to her.
Ray Cummings is Sky's mother? Oh, my, this is perfect.
You really like it?
Ray is probably the only person next to me that Sky hates more than anybody in this whole world. I wouldn't, when Sky finds out that she is Ray's daughter. Oh, my gosh, God. There's not going to be enough alcohol in Lambie for the bender that she's going to go on. Are you sure that she doesn't know this?
Sky doesn't even know she's adopted.
Oh, this is going to be so sweet.
You really like it?
Like it? I love it. It's so perfect.
Well, you know, I mean, I wanted to get you something unique.
Probably next to Star, this is definitely the best gift anyone has ever given me. And you gave me Star, too.
Well, I know what you like.
Thank you.
On ABC.
You better get that.
Just let the voicemail get it.
It might be something important.
Okay. Hello? Speaking. What happened? What something happened to Star? What do you mean you can't talk about it over the phone? All right, well, her father and I'll be right there.
Well, what's wrong with Star?
I don't know. Just says we need to get to the school.
Well, who's that on the
That was
phone?
our teacher. Come on, he says it's serious.
Colin McIver is a psychotic, Nora.
Go ahead and bail, Max, okay? I didn't ask you to join me in the first place.
Hold it. Look, I said I'd back you up, and I meant to.
Only because Asa asked you to.
Well, I'm a very dutiful son.
Why is it that he's so interested in this?
I was there when he told you, don't you remember? He hates Lindsay because of what she did to you and Bo.
No. Asa's only interested in things that benefit him. Spill it, Max. Why does Asa want to see me nail Lindsay so bad?
Why would you say something like that to me?
I don't know. Maybe because when I walked in, you and Daddy were going at
Well,
it.
why would you assume that I was the one that has done something wrong?
Gee, Mother, could it be from the happy home you've given me and Will?
Hey, that's not
Did
fair.
your father say something to you? Is that what this is all about?
Say something about what? Well, it can't be another affair. You're not married anymore, so we wouldn't care about that. But whatever it is, I bet it's mega.
Whatever it is, happens to be between your mother and myself, all right? It's nothing you have to concern yourself with.
Your father's right. It's nothing.
And that sums up your whole relationship. Nothing. Except for the arguments. They just go on forever.
That's not true. There's you and your brother.
He was an accident. And then I was supposed to save the marriage. Let's hear it for family values. And you wonder why I never come home from school.
Hey, Brat.
Well...
What's up? Oh, how are you?
Good.
How you been? Hey.
Sky, you can apologize or you can wind up in Statesville. Right now, we are the only two allies you've got.
She's the one who should be apologizing to me.
John, this really isn't necessary.
Yes, it is. If she wants our help, it is necessary.
I'm sorry
For?
for those newspaper articles I wrote about you.
And I believe you when you say that you didn't know I was an alcoholic.
Fine. I believe you when you said you didn't know I was an alcoholic.
I didn't. That's the truth. I swear it.
Whatever. Happy now?
It's a start. If you'll excuse us for a moment, I want to talk to Ray alone.
Be at the bar.
drinking a club soda with lime.
Come here.
You really didn't have to put her through that.
You know what? If she behaves like a child, she's going to have to learn that she's going to be treated like a child. She deserves a visit to Statesville just for the way she treated you. And you are her mother.
She doesn't know that.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm sorry about that. I am serious. If she acts up one more time, she's all on her own.
Listen to me. It's not her fault, John. She's damaged. I mean, you're the only one she's got. Max dumped her. Adam Chandler didn't even call her. He left her sitting in jail alone. Don't be another person to bail on her, John, please. If you won't do it for her, will you do it for me?
Pa loves you, Nora. He's only thinking of your best interest.
Come on, Max. I was a Buchanan long before you were. I know exactly how his mind works. Yes, he cares about my best interest, but this is about his.
Oh, there you were wrong.
No.
No, you were wrong. He has changed.
For the worse. Why is he so interested in seeing Lindsay take the fall? Come on.
Lindsay took Clint for a ride, and then she almost took Bo for the same ride. That's all the reason Asa needs to hate Lindsay.
Now, that's history. This is about something that's immediate.
Look, I told you all I know, all right? You don't want to believe me, fine. You don't want my protection or my help, fine. Look, I've had it. Look, I'll see you later, all right?
So much for the dutiful son.
Look, you're a big girl. Take care of yourself.
Max! Don't go, okay? Please. I need to know you're there. Please.
So you are scared of him. That's a relief.
I have dealt with lots of people like him, but this seems to be different. I don't understand how someone can do what people say that he did to me and then turn around and romance me.
Because he is crazy, Nora. This is not romance. It is obsession. Like yours for nailing Lindsay?
Oh, no, I'm not crazy.
But you are obsessed.
Because I know that Lindsay kidnapped me. Don't you want to see the person who shot you pay?
Unfortunately, I don't know who the guilty person is, whether Sky, Blair, Todd, or someone else.
Yeah, well, I know that Lindsay kidnapped me. And I know that Sky didn't shoot you.
You're sure of that?
As sure as I am that Lindsay Rappaport is guilty.
You've gotten even uglier, if that's possible.
Oh, really? And you're even a bigger brat than ever, if that's possible.
Me? I am the perfect little sister.
Right. Well, you are delusional because I know for a fact that you're as big of a troublemaker as ever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How about what you just did to Jessica?
Jessica. That name does ring a faint bell.
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Whatever does she see in you, bro?
Hey.
What's the big deal? I was taking a nap in my big brother's bed. I was exhausted. I've been out all night.
Out?
What?
With whom?
I was at a rave. I didn't ask anybody's name.
Why didn't you just tell Jessica that you were my sister?
She didn't ask.
What? You were what? You were at a rave last night?
Mom, you're being so parental.
Okay, Jen, I don't care that you slept in my bed, all right? That's fine. But you know what must have been going through Jessica's mind. Why didn't you tell her who you were?
And spoil all the fun?
You are such a pain.
Well, you smell.
Oh, really? I thought that was you. Okay, no, look, okay. I'm serious here, all right? I'm serious. You have to apologize to her. You have to.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
But I tell you what, before anyone does anything here, why don't we clear up this staying out of light business, all right?
Why? Because Mom doesn't like it?
No,
but
because I don't like it.
And anything could happen to you at a rave.
All of a sudden you care. You don't know whether I was out all night when I was at school.
Yeah, well, maybe we should.
Excuse me. You're in my house, and while you stay in my house, you will abide by my rules. And they are. I want to know where you're going, who you are going with, and what time you are going to be home.
This is so unfair.
She's not staying with you, Sam. She's staying with me. But the same rules still apply.
Lindsay, I have more room here.
I'm her mother. This is the first time she's been home in 3 years.
Well, I know that,
This is
Lindsay,
such a mistake. Take me to the airport, Will. I'm going back to Switzerland. I'm not staying with either one of you.
Mommy, I can't breathe.
What's going on here? You said there was a problem, but Star looks fine.
She may look fine, but perhaps we could discuss this somewhere else rather than in front of the child.
What did you do, sweetheart?
He's cheating on his wife.
Young lady,
What did you just say?
I saw him kissing Miss Honeywell in the supply closet.
whatever your daughter thinks she saw, my private life is my own business. She has no right to demand a better report card as the price of her silence.
You're blackmailing your teacher.
That's awful.
That's great.
Mr. Sheridan is right, sweetheart. His personal life is none of your business.
He watches everything I do in school.
Honey, that is part of his job. He is your teacher, but it is not your job to spy on other people.
Yes, it is. Right, Daddy? Daddy taught me how to find out people's secrets. Remember how I used to spy on you and Uncle Mac to help Daddy break you guys up?
It's been a great visit. Even ahead of 3 years.
Oh, Jen.
Jennifer Lynn Rappaport, you stop right there. You are not going anywhere. Come on, you just got here.
I am not interested in being the rope in your constant game of tug of war. Do they do this to you too, or is it just me? Am I the lucky one? I thought you'd be over this by now.
We are. It's just that neither one of us has seen you in so long, and we just want to spend as much time with you as we can.
I tell you what here. Why don't you decide with whom you would like to stay?
And whatever I choose, you both agree not to make a scene.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, I'll stay with Will.
No, you can't.
Why?
I don't have the room. I have a small place, and you already upset Jessica.
Are you kidding me? The two of us are going to be fabulous friends.
You know, if I might suggest here, I don't think it's a good idea to stay with Will and his new girlfriend. I think that maybe you should stay with either your mother or myself.
So you can keep tabs on me?
Give me a break, please.
Fine. If I can't stay with Will, then I'll stay with Dad.
Well, then how about if the clear third choice makes dinner for her whole family? We haven't done that in a long time.
No, a very long time.
I'm not hungry. I'm going to go hang with Will for a while, okay?
But you can hang with Will. You can hang with Will at the gallery while I make dinner.
Dad.
Okay, all right, okay. Lindsay, why don't we do dinner another night? You know, after we've all had a chance to prepare for the occasion. Huh?
Okay.
Thanks, Daddy.
All right, your bedroom will be ready when you get back. And do not come back late.
I promise.
I'm glad you're home.
Love you, Mom. Love you. Let's go.
See you guys later.
Bye,
honey. How could you do that to me?
Do what?
You know I wanted Jen to stay with me.
Did you hear her? Jennifer didn't want to stay with you.
You manipulated her.
I didn't. Lindsay, our daughter told us the reason that she stays at school is because of our arguing.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what is your fault. The reason we were arguing when she walked in. And if she ever finds out the truth, believe me, she will stay away forever. Is that what you want?
If Sky goes to trial, I'm going to prove that she's not guilty of shooting you. And if Colin helps me, I'm going to prove that Lindsay is guilty of kidnapping me.
If you can convince him to rat her out.
Hey, he's crazy about me. He'll crack eventually, right?
That's what I'm afraid of.
Why, Max? I think I'm flattered. I think you actually care.
Sorry. Hello. Yeah. Oh, okay. Just calm down. I'll be right there, all right? That was a little minor emergency.
Something serious?
No, not really.
But when Daddy calls.
Listen, I will be back as soon as I can. In the meanwhile, I don't want you anywhere near Cullen without me. You got that? He is dangerous. You shouldn't underestimate him. In fact, you know what? I don't want you to go anywhere.
Nowhere? Not even the ladies' room? How about the kitchen?
I'm serious.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bodyguard.
Here. I got that for you. A
Thank
beeper. You page me. If there's any hint of trouble, I'll be back ASAP.
Thank you. And I mean it.
And I mean it. Do not let him in here. And do not meet with him unless I am with you.
I'm fine. I got a beeper.
Do not rely on the beeper, Nora. By the time it takes me to get back here, you could be in serious trouble. I'll be back.
I know probably better than most what a pain in the butt Sky is. I mean, she brings out the worst in everybody she contacts. So all she's got is you and me. John.
Yeah, I'll help her.
Oh, thank you.
But quite frankly, I don't like her very
I know. Neither do I. But she is my daughter.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes she acts like a monster, but you know what? Every once in a while, for a brief moment, I get a glimpse of another Sky. A frightened little girl who's buried underneath all of that attitude.
Yeah, I've seen that little girl, too.
It's just a cover, John. That's all it is. It's years of walls that she's built up to help her survive. But you know what? She broke down one of those walls, didn't she? The alcoholism. That's why I know that there's hope for her.
You're speaking now as a mother or a therapist?
I don't know. Both, probably. I can't even imagine what it must have been like to be Adam Chandler's daughter. He didn't even return her calls when she was arrested. He left her in that jail, alone. What kind of father is that, John? And her mother? In and out institutions? Is it any wonder that she can't trust anyone? That's why she lashes out. And that's why, thank God for you, that you bailed her out. That you're doing your own investigation about Blair and Todd and who shot Mac.
All right, listen to me now. Don't get your hopes up too high, all right? Bail is one thing, but proving her innocent, that's not going to be easy.
But what about the lie detector results?
Yeah, but that's inadmissible. You know that. And she's got a stack of evidence against her.
All circumstantial.
Yeah. Yeah. But do you know there's absolutely nothing to exonerate her? There's absolutely nothing to implicate Todd or Blair, for that matter.
I'm not giving up on her. She's my daughter. I can't. Even if she never knows it.
I think our only option right now is to find a way to turn Todd and Blair against each other.
You've turned our daughter into a blackmailer. Are you proud of yourself?
Well, it depends. What's Star's report card going to look like?
Star's report card will reflect her behavior and schoolwork, the same as every other child's does.
Good for you. You stick to your guns. You know, kids today, I think they're looking for the easy way out. You know, it's what's wrong with the whole world.
My sentiments exactly.
Mine, too. Are you listening, sweetheart?
You know, it gives me a great idea. Maybe I'll run a story in my newspaper, you know, The Sun, about morals, and I can get some quotes from you. I think it would reach a lot of people.
That sounds quite wonderful, Mr. Manning.
Yeah, and I'll run it right underneath the story about how you got caught with your hands in Miss Honeywell.
Well, you can't, because my family, my reputation.
Well, I could be convinced to hold the story, you know, if she got a good report card.
You're worse than she is.
Todd. Star? Mr. Sheridan, I apologize for my daughter and for her father. This won't happen again. We will talk later. You got that? Come on, Todd. Well, you're proud of yourself, aren't you, Todd?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
We're supposed to set the examples for Star.
Wait, what kind of example is Mr. Lucy Lips setting?
He isn't her father. Come on, you're destroying our daughter, Todd.
Star's fine.
I can't believe I was about to make love to you this afternoon. I can't believe I was going to start up all that mess all over again. It's a good thing her teacher called when he did, or I would have made the biggest mistake of my life.
What are you looking at?
Jess, you home? Yeah. My little sister has something she'd like to say to you.
Oh, it looks like Jessica might have something to say to you.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm driving Joey to the airport. Then I'm going to the library. Don't wait up, Jay. P.S. Keep your sister out of our bed.
Oh, yeah.
She always this obnoxious?
Hey, stop that. You're the one who's being obnoxious.
Oh, come on. I came to hang with you and get away from Mom and Dad.
Look, Jen, Jess is my girlfriend. I live with her. I'm not going to let you talk about her like that. Not now. Not ever.
It's just, she seems a little Girl Scouty. I mean, you're a party animal like me. Are you sure she's the right girl for you?
Okay, you keep this up, you're going to be spending tonight having dinner with our mother in her gallery.
All right. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you can save your apologies for Jess.
I would if she were here.
Okay, you know, and for your information, Jess is great. She's smart. She is fun. She makes me laugh. She has stood behind me 100% all the way, and she knows how to listen, too.
Oh, Willa's in love.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Love sucks. I thought you knew that by now.
I don't know. It doesn't always have to.
Look at Mom and Dad. It's like nothing's changed. They're divorced and they're still going at it. So why is Dad so mad? What did Mom do?
I sincerely hope you're not threatening me, Sam. Don't you dare say a word to Jen about this crazy theory of yours that I helped Colin do something to me.
Save it, Lindsay. I have no intention of shattering our daughter's image of you, such as it is.
Such a way with words. Thank you.
Don't thank me. I'm not doing it because of you. I'm doing it for our children. I think they've been through enough.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Don't concern yourself with me. Fact is I'd be more concerned with Colin. I mean, he knows the truth, right? Come to think of it, I'm surprised he's not dragging you through the coals, you know, bleeding you. Of course. That's what happened to the money.
What money?
The money that Asa gave you for Will.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. And you better come clean with me. Sooner or later, our children are going to find out, and believe me, they are never going to forgive you.
I'm done talking about this with you. When you see Jen, ask her if she'd like to have breakfast with me.
Getting Todd and Blair to turn on each other? Well, that's not going to be easy.
No, it won't. Could definitely use some insider information here.
The kind Todd's therapist might be privy to.
Well, I would never ask you to break your doctor-patient confidentiality.
I can't. I won't. Not for anybody.
Right.
It would be nice, though, wouldn't it, to be able to help Sky?
Excuse me. How much longer will this private conversation be?
Not long.
Good. I was beginning to wonder if I should order dinner.
Actually, I'm about to leave, Sky. I want to thank you for your apology, even though you were coerced into doing it. It meant a lot to me. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
So, what's our next move?
After that stunt that you just pulled on Blair, you don't get a next move.
John, come on. I've got to be involved in this. This is my life on the line here. So I promise that I will follow every instruction.
Really, so you're not going to do anything unless I tell you to?
I swear it. So what's the plan?
We get Todd and Blair to rat each other out.
You dare lecture me on morals and... You're the loon who shot her husband in the back!
Don't you dare use that against me.
Hey, the straitjacket fits.
And don't you screw up our daughter's life.
She's my daughter, too. I'll screw up her life any way I want to.
What are you going to do, Todd? Turn her into a repressed sexual sociopath like you?
Better than being a serial killer wannabe. How many husbands have you shot anyway or tried to kill? You got Asa, you got Max. I'm sensing a pattern here, Blair.
Don't you dare ever use that against me. Do you hear me? Ever. Don't you push me around. Don't you tell me what to do. And don't you dare threaten me or I swear I'll...
Or what? You swear what?
I swear I won't marry you.
Hello? Colin. I'm glad you called because I'm not going to be able to be there as soon as I hoped. I'm waiting for a babysitter is what I'm doing. So until the babysitter gets here, I really can't leave. I hope you don't mind. It's just imperative that I have a babysitter. No, don't come over here. I'm sure she'll be here soon. I'm sure she'll be here soon. And if you leave and then she shows up, I'll leave. We pass each other on the road. It really would be so silly. And I will be there soon. Yes, I promise. I'm looking forward to it. Come on, Max. Hurry up and get back here, for God's sake. Will you please? Now, that's what I call telepathic. Okay.
Hey, Nora.
Lindsay?
Hey, you're dressed to kill. Who's the victim?
It's nothing. It's just one more round in the mom and dad wars, you know? Don't worry about it.
Come on, bro, spill it.
Nothing to spill. Nothing happened. Mom didn't do anything wrong.
Why don't I believe that?
Why don't I care?
Okay, I'll drop it. For now.
What kind of school is this anyway that gives you a break just a month after Christmas?
It's a Swiss thing. You know how much I've missed you? You aren't mad because I didn't come back when you were in all that trouble, are you? I just couldn't deal with Mom and Dad.
I know. It's probably for the best anyway. Things got pretty ugly. And then Uncle Colin shows up, and he shows his true colors. He made things even worse.
You really are becoming Dad. What's wrong with Uncle Colin?
What's wrong is he's an evil psycho.
He's always been nice to me.
Well, he's not nice, Jen. You stay away from him. I mean it.
You know what? This really isn't a good time, Lindsay.
You're going to see Colin, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
Because maybe you think you can get him to provide more details about your time with him as his guest. What I don't understand is after everything he's put you through, why you would walk back into that lion's den.
Well, Lindsay, I think you might be worried about me. Or about something.
I know him better than you do, and believe me, you are playing with fire.
I don't really believe you about anything. And where I go and what I do is really none of your concern. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Just admit you're going to see Colin.
Now, why would I do that, Lindsay? Like you said, why would I walk back into the lion's den?
To get the goods on me.
Is she wired?
All set. And you'd have to strip search her to find it.
Great. Cooper, thanks for coming down here on such short notice.
Do I get to know anything about this plan?
It's very simple. It's called divide and conquer. We both got wires on. You go after Todd, I go after Blair. Anything that we get on tape, we can use against them as evidence.
This isn't going to work.
Oh, yes, it will. Yes, it will. You just have to play to their weakness.
You want me to marry you? Then you swear on whatever you hold sacred that you will never use what I did against me. And you swear that you'd let me raise my daughter the way that I want to without your interference. And you swear...
I'm not swearing anything.
What happened to this? I'm fixed. I'm in therapy.
I changed my mind. This is the deal. You take me, then you take me now, the way I am.
Here's the deal. The wedding's off.
The hell it is.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
You were there, weren't you? The last time I was at Colin's.
Surprise. You moved out of the carriage house this morning. How, Todd?
Can I buy you a drink?
He did it, didn't he? Todd shot Max.
You're never out of the loop when you read the Inside Scoop, only at abc.com. On an all-new Once and Again, two guys are the same woman.
One of them is really smart, and then there's this other one. Every time I look at him, I see him naked.
Her friends think it's great, but her sister thinks it's all wrong.
You slept with him in my bed? Did you even know what you want?
An all-new Once and Again, Wednesday, 10/9 Central on ABC.
Temptation Island's Mark Wahlberg, tomorrow live on The View.